All right, good morning, everyone. Hey, Shaughn, Ziech, and USA, good to see you guys. Happy Friday and happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Great to see everyone on this Friday. And I know the stream was kind of a last minute, really no notice, so give people a moment to come into the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Hey, Pragmatic Lady. Today we're going to be taking a look at a sovereign citizen family, I believe, that ends up getting evicted from their house. Also, before I forget, I do have a premiere at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It is the pinned comment with the link at the top of the chat. So yeah, I guess let's just get right into this. Oh, also, my thoughts are with everyone who has been affected by the hurricane or tropical storm or whatever they're calling it down there in Florida. My thoughts are with everyone. Hey, Knight Rider 72. Hey, Kacey. And hello, Don Diego. Good to see you. All right, let's get into the video.
We got a claim going.
So basically, a little background. Well, not background, but the situation before the cameras started rolling is I guess the police showed up at this house with eviction notices. And of course, they're soft sits and refusing to get out. Hey, Roisin, good to see you.
Should I go out the back? Excuse me, what's going on? We got an appeal going. What's going on? Please tell me what's going on. We have an appeal going on right now. I just filed with the Supreme Court.
We're going to break down the door.
Listen, this is our home.
Hey, listen, right now.
You can't remove us from our home.
I'm going to key the door right now if you don't go open the door.
Listen, you're going to remove us from our home?
I'm telling you right now. Just go open the door.
Are you going to talk to us or are you removing us?
I'm going to talk to you in a second.
The fuck? Here, come over this way. Please don't kick in the door.
Hey, how you doing? Stand back.
Listen, we got an appeal going. We got an appeal going right now. We got two. Yes, we got a supersedious bond.
Get out.
Hey,
Get out of there.
Hey, get off of our land right now. Hey, get off of our land now before we have to stand our ground.
That kind of sounded like a threat to me. Get off of our land, or else we'll have to stand our ground. Oh, and newsflash, it's not going to be your land much longer.
Get off of our land now. Hey,
Get off our land.
get off of our land now.
Get off our
Hey, get off of our land now before get off of our land now. Hey, Second Amendment. Second Amendment. Hey, get the fuck off our land now.
I love how these people say that they're sovereign citizens, then cite United States laws that they're also claim that don't apply to them. Like, it's really mind-boggling when you think about it, and ridiculous. I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't have to follow your laws. But then he starts referencing the Constitution and Second Amendment. It is ridiculous. Hey, Emily M. Happy Friday. Good to see you.
Second Amendment. Hey, get off of our land now.
Get off of our land.
Get off of our land.
Get off of our fucking land.
What's going on? We just filed an appeal. We're in the Oregon Appellate Court.
Past that.
No, we're in the Oregon Appellate Court now.
No, it's past that.
No, we're in the Oregon Appellate Court now.
The moratorium. Okay.
It's a moratorium.
No, this ain't.
Mm-mm.
Hey, one's coming around.
Hey, Agent. Good morning. Good morning. Is this live stream operating under Admiralty law? No, it is not, my friend. Hey, Slide 100. Good to see you.
Come on. Hey, could you please disarm yourselves?
Listen to me. Come here.
What's going on?
You're getting evicted.
Listen, you got to give us a chance to get out of the house.
We will. If you want to cooperate, we will let you get out.
We will get our
Okay.
shit.
Just relax.
How in the fuck? We got 2 appeals going.
Those pills are passed. It's over.
No, we got
I'm
2
telling you
appeals
right now,
going.
We wouldn't be doing this if it was going on.
Listen, how
Okay.
could you guys do that? No, you
Okay. I'm telling you.
at least speak to
I'm
we got
speaking to you
elders
right
in the
now.
house.
Absolutely.
We got 2 appeals going. I just went down to Salem and filed something yesterday.
Those appeals don't count anymore. Just listen to me.
We got a
would not- we would not be
supersedious.
here, okay? We wouldn't be here if you were appealing and doing all this stuff.
We
The
got
judges have already said.
And this is what happens when you decide to be a sovereign citizen, not get a real job, and just make yourself look like a fool. You get evicted from your property because you didn't pay the rent. I hope the sovereign citizen life was worth it.
no, it's not over. We got 2 appeals. Listen, so
Yes, they are getting evicted. The judge has issued a ruling for them to evict, and the officers are there to serve the eviction warrant. And of course, they're arguing with the officers and refusing to leave. I'm super serious about my supersedious bond. Hey, Erica's Adventures. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Exactly, but we all know, Emily, that sovereign citizens don't care about those type of things. Didn't pay the rent or mortgage. Probably because they're jobless and never thought about getting a job. And it sounds like this has been going on for a while because he keeps saying that he's already filed multiple appeals. So really, for this offset, it was only a matter of time.
what is our time frame? You can't just remove us. We got our whole house.
Being removed. When you do it, cooperate.
We got our whole house
I understand
here.
that.
We've been here for
I know.
my whole life. What are you talking
I
about? Like,
understand that.
I'm fighting on an appeal every day.
I understand that.
We've been fighting on an appeal every day. We got 2 going. They didn't dismiss our appeals. They didn't dismiss our appeals.
Who's all under it?
My father, my mother, my uncle, and my brother.
And then you?
Yes. But you
Hey, I appreciate your cooperation. Honestly.
listen, but I have 2
Hey,
appeals
Lurker
going.
One.
I just filed something
Happy Friday,
in
my
Salem
friend.
yesterday.
If those pills go through, then you can come back. Okay?
I have a supersedious bond in place right now. It says that it stayed the execution of this judgment. Yeah, yes, it does. It stayed the execution of the judgment. What the fuck? What are you guys?
Artie's Corporate Fiction looked up their appeal file, and it turns out they already exhausted all of their appeal avenues in the state and federal courts. That doesn't surprise me. Like, and of course, they're going to keep lying to the officers then and saying that they have appeals when they really don't. Yeah, and I remember I seen this video at least once on YouTube before, but I could never find it afterwards. But luckily, a good friend of mine, Proud American, sent me a huge folder full of softset videos and frauditor videos, and this was one of the videos in this folder. Because, yeah, I haven't been able to find it on YouTube since about a year ago.
We have been fighting this appeal this whole time.
Cooperate and get
Hey,
We're not doing
we're not.
Hey, you're being recorded as well, my friend.
Hey, we're not. Listen, we got an appeal going. Stop. Get out of our house. Listen, get out of our house.
Here's the deal.
Go.
You got to give us some time. Don't remove us right yet. Step outside, please.
But we have to.
No, it's not. I got two appeals going, a federal and a state.
We checked
No,
in the court.
Yes, I do have something in the court. I just filed something.
Well, you're working on something, but it's not today. You have to go.
No.
Like, really, and the person that they should be arguing about this really is to the judge that signed the order for them to be evicted. I mean, the officers are just doing their jobs and serving the eviction notice. Hey, there will be. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, all. They should just travel away in their vessels. Yes, they should. Hey, Sam, I am. No worries, my friend. You haven't really missed much other than a soft sit arguing with police officers because they're getting evicted. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Mark, it's always fun to watch your live streams. They are very entertaining. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy them. Hey, Wendy Markham. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. And again, thank you to all the veterans who have served our country, and I hope you have a great Veterans Day.
Today, we're not going nowhere. What are you talking about? This is our home. We got all our shit, our whole cases in here. We're not leaving our home.
They're not going to get rid of your stuff.
We're
No.
not leaving. Today.
We're not leaving our home.
You are.
This is Judge
Matarazzo?
Yeah, Judge
Saying
Matarazzo,
what?
We
yeah.
didn't pay the $1,600.
We are in the appellate court
You wanna
appealing
leave?
the supersedious bond.
We have a supersedious bond.
No, we got a supersedious bond.
We
We on
do.
plays.
Don't touch my phone.
Supersedious bond. Now, I'm not a law expert, so maybe I'm wrong, but it really does sound like soft sit nonsense, but perhaps I'm wrong, but hey, Tank Cup, good to see you. Happy to get on this early time. Hey, Jack Gunner, great to see you, my friend. Happy Friday.
You're going to leave the
Hey,
room.
back up.
Don't touch my
We're going to have to
son.
leave.
No,
We
hey,
got a
step
supersedious
out. We got a
bond
supersedious.
cover.
This is all our case.
Right now, you're
Look
gonna-
at our case.
You're interfering
Look
with
at
an
this
officer.
case.
No, we got a whole
This
fucking
is a
case. You can't
supersedious bond.
come and
We
take
have
our
a whole
case.
This is a
No, you're not
supersedious
listening.
bond.
They
We
aren't
have a
listening.
bond
He's
on our house.
He's cool.
You come
Please, can you
Well,
guys
cool.
get out of our house? You're scaring us. You guys can't do this.
Yeah, look at how many there are. We are calling the mayor as soon as you goddamn leave. Not calling him now. I'm calling the.
She just said that she's calling the mayor. Like, the hell does she expect the mayor to do? A judge signed the order for you to get evicted. And guess what? No matter, you can argue all you want, but your ass is getting evicted. That's what happens when you don't pay your mortgage and rent. Hey, Janice, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It amazes me how deadbeats always have very other excuses on deck on the on deck circle. Calling the mayor, does she have a red phone hotline to him? You know, the way these sausage say, I'm calling the mayor, I'm calling the governor, I'm calling the president, you would think they would have a direct line to them. The way that they act sometimes. Surprised that you're not protesting the order, saying not an Article 3 judge and wedding signature. Oh, sure. I wouldn't be surprised if that's coming.
So you can go. You're
Please,
obstructing.
No, this is our home. We're not leaving our land. We're not leaving our land. What are you guys doing right now? Please step
It's no
out.
longer your land.
What was that?
This is William. This is Michael.
What are you doing?
Can I talk to you? What was that?
Can you guys step out, please? You guys are encroaching. You guys are encroaching right now. No, we're not leaving our home. I don't know what y'all talking about. We're not leaving our home. What do you guys? There's a moratorium. There's all types of shit.
Listen to me, okay?
Hey, we're not going to leave our home.
Listen to me. You have to go for right now.
We can't leave our home. My whole
listen,
case.
William, stop, please listen to me, okay? Just listen.
No,
to me.
there's got to be a
Hold
way
on.
to stay this.
Listen to me.
Please
Listen
call
to me.
somebody.
Listen to me for a minute. You're gonna have to get out for right now. Okay?
Listen, we're not
If you're-
leaving. How do you? It's first thing in the morning. We're not leaving our home.
William,
We can't. We
William,
gotta give us some
I
time.
will give you time.
You
If you
have
guys
to
want
give
to
us
start
some
packing
time.
up and doing some things, then we're fine.
What the fuck? I
Okay.
just filed something. I drove to
understand.
Salem.
And then you will be able to get back in if that file goes through.
See, the officer is trying to work with them. I mean, the officer can't do anything about the eviction. Like, the officer has no control over that. But the officer is trying to be cool, saying, I'll give you time to so you can get your things, but you gotta start packing, you gotta leave. But of course, the Sopsit would rather just stand there and argue with the police, saying that they have appeals and all that stuff. Why do people think things belong to them when they didn't pay for it? Probably just a sense of entitlement, in my opinion. These type of people think they're entitled to everything. Just going through the chat. All right.
True.
Listen, we're not gonna leave this is our home, our lifetime home. We can't leave. I've been fighting for this shit every fucking day.
Okay.
Please
I
call
understand.
somebody. Please give us some
Who am I
time
gonna
to
call?
gather our shit. You can't just come remove us.
Who are you
We didn't get no paperwork, nothing.
Paperwork's right there on the door. You
No,
guys have been
we didn't-
dealing with this for how long?
For 2 years straight, I've been
Exactly.
fighting every day.
Exactly.
And
So
I'm
you
still
already
on
knew-
appeal.
You
No,
already knew.
no, I'm still on appeal.
You already knew that this is possibly going to be coming down.
No, I never
Yes.
knew none of this.
Okay, well,
No.
it's happening.
Listen,
Okay.
please give us some time to gather our thing. Our whole case is in
Absolutely.
here.
I will let you gather your
Like,
things.
please make a call. Please make.
Hey, Pace and Rose, good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. And hi, Chic Geek. Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mark, huge fan. Love your videos. Thank you for the support, my friend. Yep, this has been going on now for at least 2 years straight. Most important thing is to make sure you pay your bills to keep your roof over your head. Exactly. Bet they can make you leave. Oh, yes, they can. They knew this was coming, should have been prepared. They should have, but you know how sovereign citizens think. It's their land and nobody can force them off their land. Well, spoiler alert, it's no longer your land. Hey, Pat Dillinger, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and happy Friday. If your appeal is successful, the order will be reversed and you can move back in. Until then, to quote George Carlton, get the F out. Hey, Personic. Great to see you. Happy Friday, my friend.
Make a call, please. Call Matarazzo. She knows we got to stay. I'm in the Supreme Court. I'm in the Supreme Court. I just sent the file off yesterday regarding this matter.
Can I say something to you? You're the one that's actually being calm. Okay?
I cannot.
So I would like you to go in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were renting or if it's because of an unpaid mortgage. That hasn't been made clear yet.
And tell them to calm down for one.
You guys got to give us some time.
I will give you some time.
You guys can't do what they.
I will give you some time.
We ain't lost the appeal.
I will give you some time.
We got due process of law. We got to.
It's been 2 years.
We've been fighting it. We're on appeal.
Okay.
Cops.
See, can you please?
Hey, Patricia Bradshaw.
Could you guys please allow me to talk to my
Great
family?
To see you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can either go get some stuff or you can leave now. Okay, you're gonna have to go hands on with this guy.
No, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Hey, come
I know
on
you.
now.
I know
What do you please
Here's
step
the
out
deal.
and reason? This is a deprivation of rights under color of law. Please step out and listen.
Deprivation of rights under color of law. Nope. No, it's not. How about pay your freaking bills and this wouldn't be happening? Hey, Sean Galloway. Happy Friday, my friend. These guys are so crazy thinking they can do whatever they want. Yep, it's all delusion. I keep buffering. Well, I'm getting a good, strong signal on my end, so it might be something on your end. The Supreme Court doesn't handle rentals. No, they do not.
Listen, we got 2 appeals going.
Well, the judges signed off on today. So what you have to do is you have to go, but then it doesn't say your case is over, right?
No,
But you just have
we
to take
can't.
it from
This
here.
is our whole home of.
I hear
My
what you're
dad's 50. We've been living here our whole life. We're not ready to go. We got to pack up. We got to get a U-Haul. We got to get all our shit. It's
No,
not.
you can work with the company that owns the house to do all that. Okay.
Hey, what are you guys? Hey, what are you guys talking about right now?
We're talking
For
about
real.
you have to leave.
Can-
This judges signed
Hey.
an order for you to leave. Okay.
I just filed a document yesterday regarding the supersedious bond. It's a stay of the
We checked this
execution.
morning. Nothing's been filed.
We stayed the execution. Yes, we did of this judgment.
No, we checked this morning at 8 o'clock. nothing's been
Pemberton,
filed.
please. I reversed the last one. You came in to remove my
It doesn't matter. You
another
guys,
family.
listen, this isn't up for negotiation. You have to leave. Okay,
We
I'm sorry.
are.
You can carry on your case outside of here. Like
What
you
is
know,
y'all?
at
What are
another
y'all
location.
doing? You guys are ultra vires.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, ignorance in law is no excuse. Please step.
So you gotta
Please.
leave.
No, we gotta get. This is my whole case. This is my whole case.
Wrongdoers.
Our whole case is in here. Can you?
Okay, now right now you're trespassing. You're interfering.
We're
and you're
not
obstructing.
trespassing on our own
You
land.
are trespassing.
You guys
You
all
are trespassing.
on
We
So
hold
you're
the
not-
law.
What are you?
No, they are not trespassing. They have a, I don't know, is it called a warrant, execution warrant? I mean, eviction warrant, sorry. They have an eviction warrant or eviction notice to serve. They have very legitimate reasons to be there, and they are not trespassing. Hey, unclean hands. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What color is color of law? Time for subject matter jurisdiction next. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
That we
Doing? We're going through due process.
We gotta have
We're
due
going
process.
through due process.
You told me you were gonna go in here and calm
We
them
never
down.
got a trial.
know.
We've never got
Listen, what's going on?
Calm him down. We're just gonna get him.
So what? Why are you arguing it? Why you want to take my home?
We're gonna start arresting people.
Yeah.
Listen, could you guys give us some time in our
I
home to
told you
pack
we
our
were
shit?
The officer has told you now at least 3 times that he was going to give you time to pack up some stuff, but you would rather just stand there arguing with the officers. Like, if you want to get some things, that's fine. So get them and get the hell out.
Give you some time.
Okay.
How much
You're not packing.
Look at
I
you're
know,
in
but
my way.
How are we gonna get?
How
We can't.
can I
We're
move?
intimidated. We can't even get calm yet.
I
It all,
know.
it all depends on your
What's it?
attitude. You know, if you're
Listen,
cool, we'll give you some
come on.
time.
Can you
If you're not
call
cool, no time.
Matarazzo, please?
We don't.
What are
call
we
it.
gonna
She's
talk to
already
her about?
signed off on it. It's good. Okay?
No, we are in the middle of
in the middle of
appeal
an
It doesn't
appeal
matter.
of her stuff.
of the
Yes, ma'am.
supersedious bond.
Of the
We are
Are you
going.
gonna pack up some stuff or not?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
When?
When you guys back up,
Can you
trying
guys
to walk
step
through
out?
my house.
No.
You
If
gotta,
We
we
need
gotta
some
have
space. We got.
Get some
Listen,
first
all this stuff.
No, this is going. I'm not
Can I
leaving
talk to you?
this. I'm not leaving
Talk
this.
to me here.
No, come talk to me out here.
I'm speaking to you. What's up?
Man,
Start
what
packing.
the
Get
fuck?
packing.
Can you start packing?
Can you start packing?
I
Yeah.
can't move. Where- You guys
You
gotta
guys
get
are in
out
our
of the
way.
Under threat, duress, and coercion.
Are you guys?
You guys are
this is
very
serious
vulnerable.
right
Of course, under threat, duress, and coercion. Hey, Grinmar. Happy Friday. It's not their home. They have plenty of time, but ignored it as they are sophsets who think they are above the law. Yep, well, the law is going to come crashing down on them real quickly.
I've been due process of law.
You think I won't be here?
No,
I'm in the middle of an
you guys
appeal.
came that way.
Come
And they
on,
broke in
man.
the door,
Yeah,
son.
and he's
Because you wouldn't open it.
I'm not opening it when I'm not dressed. I
Listen,
just
we
went
gotta
down
get a
and
U-Haul.
did
We gotta do. We're.
Like it's your
This
name.
cannot
Yeah,
happen.
why not?
This cannot happen like this.
No, you can't see no number.
This is a disgrace.
It doesn't matter. You can pack up
You-
stuff or not.
Please don't
Yes or no.
call somebody,
Yes,
please.
Do it. Do it now.
No,
Or
you guys need to get
We're gonna
out.
make a call. You guys are gonna leave.
I just want
We're gonna-
space to get my stuff.
No,
You
No.
gotta get a truck.
Then start
Hey.
doing
Don't
stuff.
arrest
Then
don't
move stuff.
arrest
Hey,
me. Don't
hey,
arrest me,
bro,
please.
please. Will you guys? Will you guys just step out? Oh, there's no reason for this. It's an innocent family here. Give us. I know. Can you give us some? We will pack our shit up.
You're out of here.
Hey.
You keep saying you're going to pack your stuff, yet you're still standing there arguing with the officers. Like, the officers aren't going to stand here all day and listen to your nonsense. Oh, yes, indeed. It indeed is happening. Hey, Kathy Molloy. No worries, my friend. Happy Friday. We are just watching some sovereign citizens get evicted from their land because they refuse to pay their bills. Who are you going to call? Sovbusters. Hey, Enzo the God. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Just toss them out already. I agree with that. Just throw them out. Like, I see a yard sale waiting to happen. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, that like button. Just helps out the algorithm, helps get my channel more known and more recommended and stuff like that. So please be sure to hit that like button.
Bro.
Start moving stuff outside. You guys need to help your mom.
Oh my fucking God.
No, it's not just right there.
No, it's
I
everywhere.
would get to grabbing
It's
it.
everywhere. It's
Get your stuff.
upstairs. It's
You don't
downstairs.
have time for that. Okay?
We have a
No,
plan
there's no
and
way we
guys
could just
are
move
not-
out like this.
They're not going to destroy your stuff. They have to hold on to it. Okay?
No, you
You have
cannot
to take
do
what you can
this.
take.
We have a superseding spot. I can show you our paperwork. I got a superseding bond and stay in the execution of this judgment.
William, we're past that. Okay? You have to get your
No,
stuff.
we're not. How we got due process? How we past that?
The problem is,
You're sick.
No, we are. Would you guys please step out and give us some space?
You got to. Are you going to get your stuff or not?
We're gonna pack up. We can't do it. We can't do it under this type of duress.
You can't.
No, it's hard.
Hey, what's going to happen is you're committing a misdemeanor by not following
How
orders, okay?
you
You're gonna
guys
end up
are
in a
in
police
our
car.
home?
No, not anymore. It's not
What
your.
the
it's
fuck?
not
You
your
guys
home.
can't do this.
these people back. You push them back and they said, okay. And I can stay
Okay.
over here.
Okay, head on.
Hey,
Go towards this
Livermore.
You guys can't do this.
I'm going to stay over here. That's what your brother said.
The
dad was threatening to grab the gun. So that's how I keep an eye on him.
Could you?
I don't know, but he said it to me, man. That's not appropriate.
You need to back up, Livermore. That's
What the hell is this? We are in the middle
We are
of.
working here.
We can't. We don't know what to do. We're fucking.
Can you please tell your mom that I'm kind of the mediator helping this out?
Yes, but don't go in.
How is it? How is this mediate? This is wrong. This is not the right
I did
thing.
what you asked.
Right.
Right? Did I not?
You guys,
Okay,
please check
Now, so you need to start doing what you said.
the record. No, this is wrong.
I even checked this morning. I've been checking all week.
No, we didn't get no paperwork. We got a stay of the execution.
I didn't check knowing this was going to happen. I checked.
We got
all
a
the time.
stay of the execution.
You didn't.
No, you don't have a stay of execution. If you had a stay of execution, the officers wouldn't be there right now. Like, they should just throw them out already. It's clear all they want to do is argue. Just toss them out. Total denial isn't working. No, it's not. They better get their clothes and medicine, important papers and photos, and leave before they get arrested. Yes, they should, but we'll see how that works out for them. Yep, a stay of execution. So ridiculous. Probably not. I would guess not, but I'm not a legal expert, so I could be wrong. For some reason, though, that just doesn't sound right. When you think of stay of execution, you think of death row inmates getting a stay of execution. So,
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry, William. You didn't. Okay?
I will not put.
You have to leave and take this. You can continue your fight for this, but you have to take it off the
What the
premises, okay?
fuck
At
is
some other
this,
location,
man?
okay? No, that's what happens. That's what's going to happen today.
John,
What the fuck?
Why,
you could be packing stuff.
What do you mean pack? It's too much
You're
shit.
going to take nothing with you, okay? No, your mom's doing fine.
What the
There's
fuck?
no mediation here.
Are you serious?
We have a judge saying that we can use whatever force necessary to remove you.
We're in the middle of appeal. We're not doing. I've been fighting this.
I know, but
It's not over. Our appeal is pending.
Yeah, but you could go. You got to live somewhere else while you're doing this fight. You could get the house back, baby. I don't know.
No,
But not
we
today.
are it. We got a stay of the execution to stay in our home. She told us to pay $1,600. We appealed. We're in this going to the
They
Supreme
told me you
Court.
missed the payment, okay? That's what they said.
I bet you the Supreme Court does not care because, as far as I know, they don't handle these type of cases. Like, you had all this time to prepare because you probably knew this was coming, and you decided to just play the sovereign citizen card to the very end, and look where it's gotten you. Like, total nonsense, All this time, you could have been looking for another place to move to, but nope. And You're just gonna be idiots, and this is what happens.
Listen,
That's what the paperwork says.
we're in the. When I filed to the Oregon Appeals Court, I challenged the rate, the 1,600. We said we were supposed to pay 1,000. We're in the middle of an
Regardless, they say
appeal.
you missed the payment. Okay. Hey, I hear you. You've been here your
We
whole
can
life.
make the payment then. We could go make the payment.
It's too late for that, man.
No, what do you
might be
mean
able to
it's
take
too late?
you
We're
might
in the
be able
middle
to
of an
continue your
appeal.
case, but you still be able to do it from this location.
Can you please
Maybe from another
contact the
location.
judge?
Can we
No.
get the judge on
She's
the
already
phone?
no.
A
she's already
magistrate,
signed it.
yes.
She's already
We need
signed
a
it.
magistrate, somebody that knows the law. You guys don't know the law.
We're executing the
No.
judge's.
That's a great idea to tell the officer. Tell the officer you don't know the law. If they didn't know the laws, they wouldn't be officers. Exactly, some guy. If they didn't make their payment, that's on them. End of story. Exactly.
Orders.
We
Good.
have a
don't know
stay
the
of
law, though.
Read the
execution.
paperwork?
What?
It's on the paperwork.
I did what you asked.
Is
Listen,
that not true?
this
I'm
is
putting
not.
my hands
This
on your
ain't
mouth. I
right.
want to talk to her.
This is
You
not
said you would
right.
Start packing.
Well,
We
He's
got a
not on
stay
this side
of
right, so he's not
execution.
still.
I hear what
So
you're saying.
how
man.
about
Yeah,
that?
he is under a stay.
No, I'm
We're
not saying
under
he
a
is.
stay.
There
If
is
you're
a
talking
stay
about pulling
until
out some
this
action,
appeal
Are
is
you gonna
Pull
pack up
out.
some stuff?
We need some.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need
serious,
time.
bro.
You got to at least give us like
Hey,
24 hours.
No,
You
no,
going with the AR? What you talking about?
no, we give it to you like
AR-15.
Hey,
Can you
you
go
can't
look
get
over
in
that
my
way?
face.
No, at
You
least
hear me?
oh, it's a
15 or
whole
20
fucking our whole life.
I love how he's trying to make up the rules as he goes along. You need to give us at least 24 hours. Well, you've been aware of this ongoing process for at least 2 years now. So if you really didn't think that this was a legit possibility, then that's on you. With the amount of officers evicting them, they knew he was a problem. Oh yeah, they probably have history. The officers probably have history with these people. Wouldn't doubt it. Did they print out their stay of execution from YouTube University? Most likely they did. Probably listened to some law scholar, soft-sit lawyer, tell them exactly what to do. I really would like to see all their filings. Like, I wish we had access to those because I'm sure it's full of soft-sit gibberish. Someone doesn't know the law here. Don't think it's the cops. Exactly, Jack. This is not right. No, what you're doing is not right. You refusing to pay your rents. Exactly.
I'm
Livelihood.
trying to be nice to you.
We are both
Okay?
being nice.
But don't get
Hey.
in my fucking face.
Hold on,
This is
bro.
our livelihood.
No. You want to get in my fucking face?
You're
Hey,
removing us
I'm
from
asking
the
you to
home.
brother's
get
gonna end up in a
the
police
guy.
car.
You're
Okay.
trying to say like, oh,
What
I'm
the fuck is this, y'all?
I'm saying,
Are you
And I'm
serious?
rude to everybody. Am I not?
Except for this
Okay.
one.
And you haven't done anything. You
Yes,
said you were
I
going to do it.
did.
Are
He
you-
just
You're not
started-
packing.
Right?
I am
You said you would
too.
start packing.
Yeah, he's standing in my way. You guys are just.
No.
We need at least 30
Yeah, they're
minutes
trying to pack up.
Absolutely.
to come up with a plan. We gotta. You can't just come and fucking say, "Hey, move everything." After we got a stay of execution.
Are you ready to roll? Get your stuff, please. Yes, he's being cooperative. I know he hasn't lived here very long, probably.
Thank you.
What the fuck is this?
So you got to get some stuff, or you're gonna be.
Is that all he knows how to say? What the fuck is this? Like, here's what it is, dude. Your ass is getting thrown out because you didn't pay your bills. It's simple as that.
You're removed.
We
okay?
got
We need a
everything.
bunch of
We need some
paperwork.
time.
We need our whole lawsuit. It can't just be stuck here.
We
What?
need some time to
We
get
need
our
all of our
shit.
You had 2 years, okay?
No.
2018 case.
No, we have no. We're in
This
an
is
appeal
fucking
court.
bullshit.
Fucking $1,600.
Well, you didn't fulfill. what you
Listen,
did.
we got $1,600 right now.
You're gonna
Here.
pack, we're gonna have to-
Too little, too late. You should have paid your bill on time. He really thinks he can just hand the officer $1,600 to make them go away. Yes, they should have, but they're soft sits, so they don't think that far. Or really don't think at all. Yep, I feel bad for their dog too. I think there were a couple of dogs actually. They absolutely are in a state of denial. Yep, they had 2 years and they didn't pack, they didn't do anything. They really thought this was never going to happen, and they did absolutely nothing. Them offering to pay money now is the equivalent of a sovereign citizen offering their identification at a traffic stop when the police finally decide to break their window and pull them out. Exactly, some guy. Like, too little, too late. Like, you had all this time before, you thought it was a game, and now when reality strikes and catches up to you, then you're willing to do what you're supposed to do. And in this case, pay your bill, $1,600. Too little, too late. Go to a hotel, and goodbye.
No.
We can make the payment right now.
So are you gonna pack or not?
Yes, we are, but you got to give us some space and some time,
Give
please.
us 15 or 20 minutes to pack up just essentials. You know
What
that's
the fuck do
We
you
need our
mean?
lawsuits.
You're gonna take.
We
Well,
need
you
all
better
of our
you better get them, or they're gonna be left behind. Okay.
What the fuck do you guys mean with this?
Okay.
What
folks
the
can't just
fuck?
destroy your stuff.
There's no way we got to get a U-Haul. Like, please, you guys got to be reasonable.
That's not happening today. You're not getting a U-Haul today. The officer said earlier that legally, the owner of the property has to keep all of your stuff for a certain amount of time. So you could try and work with the owner to arrange a U-Haul, but you're not getting that damn U-Haul truck today. Hey, PJC. Good to see you, my friend. Grossly unfair so soon after a bomb struck their property.
Yeah.
No, you guys got to be reasonable.
Just gotta get it to our truck.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, get the truck.
Mama, what the fuck?
I know. Just go get the truck. We're trying to
What
get our
the
stuff.
fuck is this?
So much shit.
Personal
No.
effects.
You guys, please. He said
No,
we can
what
have
the
a
fuck
little
is
time.
this?
Yeah, absolutely. Start gathering up some
I
stuff.
can't.
I will give you something.
If you guys were actively trying to fix it up, and we felt like you guys
No, we're we're scared. We're terrified.
You touching any of our stuff. We want you guys outside so we can have some privacy. Can we get a little bit of privacy while we pack up all of our personal
We don't want you to
effects?
grab a weapon or anything, okay, man?
Come on now.
Everybody's the
Oh, are
same.
you serious?
Come on.
Everybody, okay? Everybody gets treated the same. We don't want anything crazy to happen.
Hey,
Everybody's safe.
what the hell is this? We are in the middle of an appeal.
Not yet. He hasn't used Tyrant yet, but he has been rambling off some sovereign citizen rhetoric. We had to evict someone off our land, gave them 6 months, and when it came down to the wire, he was surprised. We had to destroy the place when he got out because it was a health hazard. Freaking people like that. I feel bad that you have to go through that, Sam. I am. I mean, hopefully, maybe you could have sued them for the damages that person caused. Yes, he does like using that word. Indeed, he does.
And a moratorium and the coronavirus.
What? Can I call Matarazzo or something?
But it's are we putting our lives in danger?
Pay the
This elderly
fucking
man?
Because we have it under appeal.
Elderly man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's
We have it
going
under
on.
appeal.
We got it under the appeal. They said we paid $1,600, and we went up to the appeals court to decide if we could pay $1,000 or $1,600. You guys are moving too quick.
Yeah, you are, and they did it too.
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna pack.
Do it now, or you will leave the premises without anything, and that's going to be not
What
good
the
for you, right?
fuck is this,
So get the
man?
truck, we're going to follow you around. We're not going to want you to grab any weapons. So you go to your
We don't
bedroom.
want
No, we don't.
No.
That sucks to hear, Sam. I am. He is an active alcoholic with no money. You know, it's just, I can't believe the way some people react when they get evicted, destroy the place like What the hell are you trying to accomplish by doing that? It's like throwing a little temper tantrum as if you were a toddler. He keeps saying he's in an appeal, but he's one of the least appealing individuals I've ever seen. Indeed, he is. Press like or your kids get free puppies and are taught to swear. And yes, they are desperate. They absolutely are.
Well, then you're going to leave now, okay?
No, I'm gonna get all of my personal effects.
Maybe
and help them get all
your
their
mom
case
can do that
together.
for you.
No, we got a lot.
They're
Like,
elderly. I'm the only one.
We're elders. Please call somebody and give us a reasonable amount of time.
Hey, Miss Mandy, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
To make an effort to get our shit
Go
out.
back because then who knows what's going to
No,
happen.
you guys, man, come on, man.
We have been
Get the
cooperating
pack
and
in,
trying
come
to deal with the use of court system.
Okay.
We've been
Well,
fucking
the
going
judge
through
signed
due
the order.
process.
Yeah, but she did it unlawfully, and she
That's
put her
between
own
you and
liability
her,
on it.
okay?
That is
I
her.
just filed
No, it is
something.
on you guys, 'cause you guys are doing her work.
Can you call a supervisor, please?
I am a supervisor.
Can you?
You are out.
I love it. Can you call the supervisor? Sir, I am the supervisor. He's trying everything now that he desperately can to avoid this from happening. But dude, it's not gonna work. Your ass is getting thrown out. Perhaps you should have thought about this when you decided to not pay your freaking bills. Like, I have no sympathy for this guy. I mean, or really this family. Tell them you pay their salary. That would be great. They pay their salary, yet they can't pay their rent. Just going through the chat, see if I missed anything. Profanity is the struggle of a weak mind to express themselves. Indeed it is. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting some bingo cards. Still looking into it. Maybe I will one day. I don't know, I just want to make it, if we do bingo on this channel, I want to try and make it different and unique somehow, because I know there's some other channels that do it. We ended up giving him $1,000 to get out. It was easier and cheaper than the eviction process. When I helped with an eviction, I'm glad everyone ran when the cops knocked on the door. Activate your fee schedule.
Out of here.
A
Okay.
head court,
Are
like,
you going to either pack or are you going to go?
yes, we want to
No,
pack,
Do
but
it
this
now.
is
Then do it
intimidating.
now. Do it now or you're done.
William,
Last chance.
What the
Last
fuck
chance.
is this, man?
Last chance.
what are we doing? We
Do it
gotta
now,
get boxes.
or you're
We're gonna
done.
get boxes and on some more shit.
Yeah, we need a bunch of stuff.
You don't have that much time. Grab personal
What the
effects,
fuck?
hygiene, clothes, whatever you
We
can.
got
Man.
as
Don't
much
have
time
no
as we
hygiene.
need.
What the
We got as
fuck?
much time as we need. No, we gotta.
No, you don't.
Yes, we gotta get all this stuff.
What the fuck,
No,
man?
this thing is-
Get the
Come
pack. You're
here,
still
Ken.
not packing. I know, man. I know.
Yes,
I hear you.
come-
Listen.
Why
I
would
hear
you
what you're
do
saying.
this? What, like,
Because I was directed to by the court. I don't have a choice.
there's a moratorium and all types of. What's up with all that
This one doesn't
shit?
count because it's a foreclosure and it started in 2018. Okay,
No,
we're good.
Oh
I
my
checked
fucking
every which
goodness.
way with
You guys
with
gotta.
everybody,
We've
okay?
been going through the due process. Please check.
Well, like I said, what will happen is you just have to take your.
Got a lot of snow last night, did the driveway earlier, gotta shovel the deck now so the dogs can go outside. Have a great day, everyone. Take care, Slide 100. There is a premiere at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so hopefully, maybe I'll see you there.
Continue your fight for this, but you have to do it from another location. That's all.
No, we
Okay.
we can't. We
You'll have
can.
to. You'll have to.
10
man.
to 10? Come
No, you'll
on. Like,
have to, dude.
please make a call to somebody. This is
It's a done deal.
This is a error.
Listen, are you guys? I know. I hear you, William. Are you gonna pack or not? William's been cooler than you. honestly,
Man,
right
what
now,
are you?
okay?
Whoa, it's not about being cool or
Well,
nothing.
you are
Like,
kind of accepting it, maybe. Okay, this is what's
Hey.
gonna happen. All right, it's gonna happen. You
I
have to
promise
leave.
you, you're gonna get the Second Amendment.
What do you mean by that?
Like.
I
Hey, this
believe
is my
so.
land. Hey,
Well, nothing's gonna happen
You
while we're
remember the
here.
revolution?
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some rain later this afternoon or tonight, I think. It's supposed to rain out here. All coming from the tropical storm Nicole.
Hey, we stood for our land.
Okay.
You can't take our land.
Are you gonna? We're
You
not
can't
taking your
take our land.
I didn't.
You can't. You really gotta step out and give me some time to think
You're not
about
gonna.
this.
You wanna?
Yeah, no, for real.
Wow.
Don't threaten me with the Second Amendment. That's gonna end. That's gonna end your chance to get any belongings.
I
okay?
have a Second Amendment.
Okay,
That's
look
all
up.
we have.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Hey, back.
Don't touch it.
And just like that, the officer had enough, and it looks like he got arrested there. So at least he doesn't have to worry about being on the street tonight because he got a free stay at the Great Bar Hotel. Like, really, the officers were very patient with that guy. That he just wanted to keep arguing and arguing and arguing. Like, really, being evicted, it's really not up for a debate when the officers are there with the warrant, eviction warrant. Like, you could have just gotten some of your stuff and gotten out, but now you get to spend the night in jail and have to deal with all of those court costs. All right, let me bring up another video. Sticking kind of with the same theme here today of soft-sits getting evicted and squatted. I made this video on the channel a while ago, I believe, almost a year ago, of sovereign citizen squatters who end up also getting arrested. So just give me a moment to bring that video up. It's good. Let's roll the video. You know what? Just want to check through chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Take care, my friend. My son got a direct hit from the hurricane. He lives in Florida. I hope your son is doing all right. Hopefully he's safe. My thoughts are with everyone affected by the hurricane. A supersedious bond is where they put the money that would be owed if they lose the appeal. I somehow doubt they have that, though. Maybe they appealed for it, but I don't think they paid it. No, they probably didn't. I hope I didn't hear what I think I heard. The guy who's writing checks, his body can't cash. Exactly. All right, let's get on with this video.
Shalom, family. How you doing again? As you know,
Oh yeah, these are Moors, by
we're in
the
a new
way.
space, we're in a new spot, and we're taking advantage of our rights and what we know who we are as people.
Walking into someone else's house and claiming it's yours is not exercising your rights.
If you guys haven't seen my last post on our Instagram and then also our post on our website, I got some more stuff on our website, which is my-ob.com. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that we are here in our new home. And so in our new home, we got, some nice little
a home that you just walked into and claimed it's yours. That's not how it works, jackass. It really doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell he's wearing on his head. Looks like his fez matted with a sheep. Like, how delusional can you be to think you can actually just walk into someone else's house, claim it's yours, and think it's legit? Like, he's wearing the family dog. That is BS. If a tenant fails to pay rent, they will get plenty of notices and eventually a notice to evict. So these idiots knew well in advance that this was coming. Yep, they did, but you know how sausage are. They play stupid. They act like laws and stuff like that don't apply to them because they're sovereign citizens.
Amenities and stuff like that. A nice little big house. You know, that's how we doing as indigenous people. You know, that's how we should be doing it, right? So you come to the backside, we just moved in, so you know, we got to get our little stuff together. You know, got a cool little backyard. You know what I mean? I know y'all can't see it, but it's a nice little backyard backside. And so let's go out to the garage.
He really thinks this house is
his.
his.
You feel me? Up over on what's the street? It's come visit me immediately. Yeah, so this is one of our rooms, bedrooms. Got another room right here. The kids' room in there. You know what I'm saying? The bathroom. You know what I'm saying? The bathroom's pretty fly.
Wait, he's calling himself people? I thought they were supposed to be the living, breathing man, and the person is just a straw man corporation trust. Exactly. Like, you know, sovereign citizens like to change their BS all the time. It's so ridiculous. Hey, Ziggy for the facts. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. If anyone tried to claim my home when we moved, they'd have to deal with the quarter-mile uphill driveway in the snow. Yep, that will deter a lot of people. Probably almost everyone. I think he's one of the more moronic, Moorish moronic sovereign citizens.
I'm saying we're working on it. You feel me? Bathroom, we working on it. You know what I mean? We've been there, you know, getting it in the other rooms. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, other than that, we pretty much just big chilling in the brand new house. Well, it ain't brand new, but it's new to us.
It's not your house, jackass. You didn't buy it. You didn't pay for it. You can't just go into somebody else's house, claim it's yours, and pretend that it is. Like, you should be held on a psychiatric evaluation if you really think like that. Because that's not how normal people think at all.
Oh, look at that. Cheyenne. There she is. Ooh. Ooh. Is that an oil change going down? Yeah, it is. Ooh. So there we are. In our lovely home. Looking beautiful. It's clean, it's neat. Nice little house. Yeah, I'm just, changing the oil on it right now. She's acting real funny. But anyway, so for the most part, family, we in here. Get at me, follow me, add me, do what you got to do. You feel me? Because Big Chief Highs are making moves. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Exactly.
I'll be real with you.
The problem is Morocco doesn't even agree with this.
If y'all don't know y'all rights, then you're going to let these colonizers keep stepping all over you. And I'm going to be real with you. We deal with colonizers all the time. You know what I mean? We call them pale faces and shit. Anybody that's not us. So I just want to let y'all know we made it to a new house and we're safe from our old house, from the violence and the attacks and all the bullshit that was happening over there. We had a new place, starting fresh and brand new. Shalom, family. I'll see y'all later. Holla at me. Kwame Yasharala.
And now the good part.
2 hours later.
That is he touched me. His name is something else.
Step back from these colonizers. Stand on Stonewolfe.
E.MEJIA.
Stonewolfe.
No,
Stand on Stonewolfe.
I had a sidewalk right here standing.
Thank you.
And your number, your no badge number on there. Your name is, just say police on there. Your name is W. Hatcher.
Hey,
Give me my keys. Give me my keys.
That's her key.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This the shit we talking about. Y'all some colonizing ass motherfuckers. I'm on the sidewalk. And I got my First Amendment rights.
At this point, just arrest her too. Like really. It's like they really thought they could just walk into someone else's house and get away with it.
But
So don't touch me. Do not touch me. I'm standing right here on this sidewalk next to you.
And the sad thing is they're surprised that he's getting arrested. Like, so much freaking delusion. Delusion at its finest right here.
Sir, so don't even start.
Hey,
Y'all wrong for this. Y'all hella wrong. No, y'all need paperwork. Where's my paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? For what you're doing. Where's the paperwork? Yes, you do. You do need paperwork to arrest somebody.
I think the woman talking is either his girlfriend or wife, but she should be arrested for disorderly conduct.
You do need your paperwork. Where's your paperwork? What's the charges? Answer the fucking question. Give me my keys. Give me my keys to my car. That's my keys to my car for my child. Are you serious? Yeah, those are the car keys right here. Nobody never said we lived here though. Don't say that to him. Go to our car.
Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy Friday.
Hey, all you want was please just stay on the sidewalk.
Okay. I just need to be able to get a view.
The louder you scream, the more right you are. Intentionally misspelled. Exactly. That's the logic of these wars and soft-sits. Oh yeah, and they're doing this with kids. So that makes it even worse, really. Like, really, if you're gonna be a soft sit, I mean, don't bring your freaking kids into this crap. Like really, it's horrible, terrible bad parenting. And like I said on the last live stream, it's a form of abuse and neglect. At least in my opinion, it is. Hey, just me, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hey, trans girl. Hey, people, finally home after a long day of work. Thank God it's Friday. Indeed, thank God it's Friday, my friend. Yep, we have a premiere in case just a little under an hour now. So, yeah, we have a premiere. The link to that should be pinned at the top of the live chat. Premiere at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is just about 55 minutes from now. Hope to see you there. All those laws you just cited aren't real law in today's society. They mean absolutely nothing. And you can tell this is an old video because that was my old avatar logo thing, whatever you want to call it. I think this one, the one I use now, is much, much better. The old one was kind of creepy. Just because you're loud doesn't make you right.
Fine, J. Maya.
Stems from yesterday when the property owners came to the house to try to have you guys leave. That's why we're back here.
We were not told to leave.
Yesterday, my understanding, I wasn't here, okay? But my understanding, there was some type of conversation.
We were not told to leave, sir.
Long story short, you guys cannot be here, all right? And I respect where
you cannot be here. You cannot be here. You cannot be here. You are not from here. You are possibly European, maybe Portuguese, maybe I don't even know what you is, but you're not from here.
Let me finish, and then I'll hear your side out, okay? I'm going to tell you here in the city of Pittsburgh, which is where
It absolutely is. It is a low, terrible move.
you have certain protocols and laws that you abide by.
Federal law, which is trumps all of this law. Federal law,
We also have
federal jurisdiction. You are not
Thanks,
Congress.
Sam.
I'm making sure your
Appreciate
camera hear me and
that.
all these motherfuckers that's paying attention. Yep. So I want to make sure you hear me clearly.
Perfect. Long story short, you guys can be here. The house is for sale. It's not your guys' house. I understand where you're coming from with the Indian laws and stuff like that.
We have our quick claim deed.
So long story short, what's going to happen here today is you guys are going to have to leave here. The reason I don't want you going in the car now is simply for officer safety.
You have to release him, or we're not going nowhere.
Okay, I understand officer safety, and we don't go in the car, but will you give us our keys back?
Well, I will give you your keys momentarily, but the car may end up coming with us.
What would it come with
It's
you
expired registration over 6 months, so it's
We had this
stowable.
conversation yesterday. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are, because
Ma'am, I
this is
wasn't
a
here
tribal
yesterday.
jurisdiction. That's your problem. Y'all
Okay.
need to talk to the people that was here yesterday.
I did. I have. That's
No,
why
you
I'm here.
didn't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
didn't. That's why you sent your little fucking drone, huh?
So then my other question for you is, how much belongings do you guys have in the house? Like how long?
We have a whole house in there. The whole house is in there. That's why we
When did you guys get here?
about a week ago.
Or maybe 2 weeks.
And then, did you guys have like a contact for who rented the home to you or anything like that?
We have a contact as far as signs up there.
Stops
or
at
whatever,
poor
but,
predictions. Yep.
How did you guys?
I don't think I've ever seen a stops
The
that
HUD
make a
is
correct
through
prediction.
HUD. So we spoke with them, and they let us know that the HUD foreclosure homes are the ones that are available for everybody. People that are indigenous, people that are tribal, people that are a part of other indigenous nations. That's what they're for.
And like, really, what is she trying to accomplish here? Like, her boyfriend or husband or whatever that guy is to her, he's already arrested. Like, you arguing isn't going to change that. If you really believe in this stuff, I mean, I don't know, tell it to the judge. That's my opinion. Yep, she said that. Even though we all just saw his video from the beginning of the video of him walking around his house, and I use that term very, very loosely. See, they live in a world of lies and delusions. America, I need to go live in the United States. I'm not a U.S. citizen, and therefore U.S. laws don't apply to me. I can do whatever I want to do. Rob banks, shoot someone, the laws don't apply to me. So that's how these soft-sits think. I mean, it's all freaking delusion. And I guarantee you, if you try that, I know you're just joking, but yeah, that wouldn't work out.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
All right, I did it. That was just excellent timing with that meme and that comment from Trans Girl.
Did you guys
So
talk to him on the phone?
yes,
And then just so, is this your husband here or
the chief.
the chief? And then your daughter?
Yes.
And then you are a friend? I'm just trying to understand the dynamic.
I'm tribal. as
We're
well.
tribal. We're a tribal family.
The four of you.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the house?
No, it's our furniture is in the house.
But no other people are?
No, why?
It's probably not even your furniture.
I have no desire to take your.
Well, clearly you already have him in handcuffs, so I'm trying to
so
figure
the
out.
reason-
Y'all got more cars coming.
Well, no, I'm getting to that. So the reason that he's in handcuffs is for last night, for the kind of the.
Real Native people have gone through and still go through so much inexcusable treatment. These morons are such an insult to their real experiences. Yep, I 100% agree with that, Kacey. And yeah, I know you're just being sarcastic and joking, trans girl. Just because you bought an Indian headdress on Amazon doesn't make you indigenous. Exactly, Kathy. Like the way I can't understand the mindset of these people. Like just wow. I mean, words can't even describe it, really.
The argument that happened through the door.
I'm so confused.
I know, me too.
So you can arrest somebody for argument?
Well, you can arrest for somebody for delaying or obstructing.
Are you kidding me?
No.
For delaying and obstructing. You guys
Okay.
are delaying. You're still on land that you're not supposed to be on. You guys are
you
all
didn't specifically
colonizers.
say what you wanted from us. So to
Yeah,
say
we were
that we
told, no,
obstructed
don't
or
leave.
delayed.
So you can't trespass on this property.
But we
Okay,
were
this is-
we
hold
were
on,
not
let me
told to
finish.
leave.
Let me just talk for a second. Listen, you cannot trespass on this property. Therefore, you can't be there. There's a couple routes that we can go today. He can go to jail. Okay, this car. Let me just finish. Hear me out. I'm not saying this is the route I want to take. I don't. We can take other people.
Hey, Gibby. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. And yes, happy Veterans Day to everyone that served our great country.
To jail. We can tow this car. But if you cannot be here, we've established that. That's not going to change. And you have stuff to get out. You're going to need this car to transport stuff.
Right, and that's what
Okay,
we're trying to figure out.
Please do not put me in a situation to where more people have to go to jail, that I have to tow this car and do things that I don't want to do. None of these guys want to do it here, but we do have a job we have to do. And that means that property has to come out of here and you guys can't stay here. That's it. That's it.
Okay,
And it's
but
not
that wasn't
personal for
told
me
to
to
us
you.
last
I've
night,
never
though.
met you before.
We're having a
I know, but that's why we're here today.
mutual agreement right now.
And
that
that's
this
a
was not
shame
told
that
to us last
they
night,
don't tell
and
you
we could have had
guys
that conversation.
what happened last night because y'all
They did tell
was
us. They did
done.
tell us. They
Yeah.
told us a different story than what you're telling us.
Exactly, and we
Okay.
and our thing is that we gave all the laws, we gave our paperwork, we gave all the indigenous
Right.
packets,
And
everything, all the
I
federal.
understand your
all
point
the-
of view.
And then
Clearly,
they
you
told
guys
us we
do
could
not
stay.
follow the Constitution.
Listen.
The
And that's what
officer
I see.
doesn't
You don't
consent
follow
to
the
their
Constitution that
BS.
you stand your independence on.
I'm not going to have an argument about the Constitution.
But
What
you
I am
are,
telling
because
you
right
is
now you're arresting someone.
the laws in
that's-
which
that's-
you believe. Hold on, let me finish. The laws in which you believe.
There's no believe.
Okay.
There's no believe.
And you follow
It's
are
law.
No, it isn't.
different from the ones that we enforce.
No,
I can
no,
understand that.
because you're not a law enforcer. You're a policy
Okay.
keeper.
All right. And then we can call them.
Of course, you're not a law enforcer, you're a policy enforcer. Like really. I've heard Sausage use that line so many times, it's lost all meaning. Hey, Peter, good to see you.
Different titles. I've been down this road many a times with many different people.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a
I
different
know
group
the end
of
result
people.
here. What I do not
No,
want
there's not an end result to
is
this.
that end result for you to be something that doesn't need to be negative. Okay. Help me help you out.
This
here.
is negative right here because y'all supposed
It
to be
is,
deported. Y'all
because
not
I
supposed
have
to
to
be
do
here
this, okay?
on American soil. Y'all supposed to be at Europe
I'm
or
not going to
wherever
have
y'all was from.
a baseline debate on.
But the treaties are already here.
Yeah.
The treaties.
Hey, Russian Aloha. Aloha. Hey, Mark. Hello, Mod family. Sorry I'm late. Sounds like there's some beef going on. Love your commentary, Mark. Thank you, my friend. Just watching a couple of soft-sits get evicted from their land, even though it's really not their land. And of course, they're just arguing the same sovereign citizen gibberish and nonsense.
He's already
Anybody
here.
real quick, what can I call you, or what's your first name? Or
I don't want you to call me nothing. I want you
Ma'am,
to
is
call
that okay?
me
All right, is there anybody,
release.
Is there anybody else inside the house?
We already told you no.
Okay. We're just gonna make sure for our safety that there is.
Okay, we don't give a shit. We already standing all outside. Got your gun on the hand on your holster and whatnot, but I can't get in my car.
Anybody in the house, make yourself known. Pittsburgh Police Department, anybody inside the house?
So you're trying to say that you're just gonna arrest him, and you have no real charges.
He is arrested.
What's the charges?
Not going to arrest him. He's arrested
Well,
for
give me the
602
charges.
and 148.
Huh?
Trespassing and resisting.
Wait a minute, we're not even in the building.
It didn't matter. This is from last night.
This is from last night. So you mean to tell me that they told us don't leave last night? and that they was gonna come back in the morning. We actually waited here all morning for you guys. As soon as we like, okay, well, let's just go back and get our car. We was actually coming back so we could just get our stuff because we already know what y'all gonna do. So we was like, okay, let's just be up on game. But if y'all gonna come like this ain't even right.
Yeah.
Like y'all, if y'all gonna allow
Exactly.
us, if y'all
It's
gonna
not your
allow us,
land if you
y'all
didn't
gonna
pay
have a problem
for it.
doing that. But we're in a situation where y'all telling us that they told us to leave last night, but that's not true. They didn't because we stayed.
How crazy is this? What people does she think wrote the Constitution? And not to think about who wrote that treaty they hold up high. Yep, a treaty of peace and friendship. So glad you shared these videos, Mark. The cops aren't having it today. Exactly. Gotta love no-nonsense officers. And let me tell you, the premiere I have coming up in about 45 minutes from now, if you have not seen Officer Frank and how he deals with a sovereign citizen, you definitely have to watch that premiere. But anyway, for now, let's get back to this video.
Here, we actually stayed up waiting to the sheriff and more officers came.
Did you come out and talk to the officers last night?
No, we didn't because we know y'all do this. This is what y'all do.
So you didn't talk to them?
This is your MO. We already
talked
know.
to him, but we talked to him safely.
But you didn't come outside?
No, we sent all our information right underneath the
Take care, Ziggy. Have a great weekend, my
so you
friend.
can see everything. Sent them.
He got his ID and stuff like that.
Yes, and they towed our car because they was trying to get us to come outside, and we're not stupid.
Did they ask you to come outside?
Yes.
Did they tell you you can't be here?
No.
They never said you can't.
They said we're trespassing, but he did not say you have to leave. Does that make sense?
Tell you that you're trespassing?
So we let him know, no, you're trespassing because you're European or
ask
whoever,
you to come
Spain
outside?
or wherever you came from. It's not here.
Okay, so they told you were trespassing.
Indeed, he is.
You refused to come outside.
No, they said we don't have to come outside, and they were leaving.
They didn't ask
that was
you
the
to come
last statement they
outside
said
or
to us, and they was
open the door?
taking the car. That was the last statement.
All right,
They said
so
we didn't have to come out.
At any point in time, because everything we do is recorded,
Mhm.
just like you guys record us.
Yep.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Mark from Minnesota. Great to see you, Sue. Hope you're having a great day and happy Friday, my friend. It's ridiculous for the police to even have this conversation. They burglared a house and squatted. Quick resolution would be, where are your deeds of ownership? Exactly. I mean, I do think the officers talking to them is a bit of a waste of time, but I mean, they could have just thrown them out and left. So yeah.
You're telling me that after they told you they were trespassing, they didn't tell you to come outside or
No, they tried to say open the door, but we was like, we're not opening the door because we gave you all our paperwork already.
So they told you to
So
open the
soon
door?
as they read all the paperwork we gave them, because they didn't want to read the clipboard we gave them. Once they actually read it, then they were like, okay, well, we're leaving. The sergeant said leave.
So
and then somebody stood right here and said, oh, well, let's just bust the window, even though your sergeant on recording said that he was leaving.
They can't hear you through it.
Oh, they could hear me.
So they told you were trespassing and they asked you to open the door and you refused to open the door.
We were fearing for our safety.
They were banging on the door.
I mean, you come up right now, you see this little girl.
Yes, be
running
sure
through
to
the door,
hit
you
that
guys
like
come
button
with
if
us.
you haven't
And
already.
I'm not about to put
We
my
take
child
that
in
anytime
danger.
we leave the station. That's just part of our uniform. And
No. I mean, not having a gun on you. Guns were drawn.
Yeah, pulling
So
him
it's
out like this.
We
That's
also had a
little
machete
different.
strapped to his back.
That's a
But it
little
was
different.
not drawn.
It was
I
not
mean,
drawn.
Well, we don't normally give him an opportunity to draw the machete.
It was not drawn. He didn't pull it out and was like, no, officer. Come on now. Come on. That's not what happened here. So whatever conversation was.
House is clear and some furniture. You guys move it like the tables and stuff.
Yeah.
It was completely empty when you guys first
Yes.
got here. How did you guys get all that stuff here? It wasn't just in this car, was it?
Why are you guys asking me all these?
Yeah, it was the people from the first clip that we watched, the first video we watched at the start of the stream that had 2 years. These people were just there, I believe, overnight, the people that we're watching right now.
If y'all gonna release them?
You know what I mean?
We need some.
I mean, we was gonna need some time. That's
we
why we
need to
was
verify to
expecting
get-
an actual conversation where somebody was gonna be like, okay, well, y'all have this time limit. But y'all just showed up like boom, 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 boom. Like, dang, like for real, is there a time limit or not? Because y'all violating hella rights.
She loves the sound of her
Constitutional
voice,
rights,
that's
the
for
indigenous
sure.
people law rights, the DRIPS law packet, federal. Like, do y'all not follow nobody rules? Are you on? Are you sovereign?
Really? Are you sovereign?
You serious?
Whole lot,
Are you sovereign?
but enough.
She's really asking the officer, are you sovereign? Wow. The delusion, man. Just the amount of delusion on display is absolutely incredible. I really never thought people could be this delusional.
Enough with the enough big stuff. I think.
Are y'all gonna help? Is you gonna grab some stuff? You got your little vehicle right here. You gonna help grab some stuff?
It's not
I mean,
outside
y'all
of the
want
road.
everything done the way y'all want it to be done, but y'all not thinking about nobody else. Nobody else's. Right? It's only what the police want, right? Right? Yeah, I know y'all crooked cops. Y'all probably crooked now. Probably doing some under conniving stuff right now, and that's why you like, I got orders. Yeah, you really got some money in your pocket. I'm not dumb. You got cotton. Y'all out here picking cotton for them. Hope y'all know y'all slaves. Hope y'all feel good tonight when y'all go home and remind yourself how much of a slave you are because you're picking cotton right now. 75% cotton, 25% linen. That's your money. That's your $50 an hour y'all getting for this. Hope that paycheck nice. Because when you get deported, you won't need it. American dollar is dropping every second you stand here.
Keep spewing the utter nonsense coming out of your mouth. It's hilarious.
Because you know you're supposed to go home. Go ask Pope Francis. Pope Francis, to the letter to Obama, stated that all entities are void. They must leave America. Indigenous DRIPS law packet must leave America and give the lands back to the Aboriginal, Indigenous, Indians, Moorish Americans that are here on this land. That was here when so-called Christopher Columbus found Plymouth Rock, because he didn't find America. Didn't even make it all the way over here. But y'all get over here and act like it's y'all's now, huh? You build a police station, you feel like you own the whole Pittsburgh?
Yes, tow it.
Yeah, tow everything. It all belongs to us. This is the tribal land. You don't understand. Tow yourself too.
Have we got Kyrie's approval for Morris yet?
I think he took it.
What police department?
Sure, it's only a matter of time.
Which is, oh, you mean on Indian land? You know, fucking Pittsburgh. Okay, so can I put my child in the car so she can feel safe?
In my opinion, doing this sovereign citizen nonsense with your child should be considered child abuse.
The phone with the bank who owns the home, and we're just trying to figure out getting it out here and if and how we can get.
Oh, you mean an actual person? Because the bank is a corporation, they cannot own nothing here.
Yeah, it's the person.
They cannot own anything. There ain't no such thing as a representative. You can't represent this. I come here in flesh.
Yes, banks can absolutely own houses,
You don't own nothing.
despite your moronic sovereign
Especially
citizen
not on this side of the
belief.
Mississippi. Andrew Jackson said that Indian Removal Act.
Right.
Right.
So anyway, they're gonna come out and we're gonna try to figure out the best way to get.
So the law just went right over your head, huh? Right. Yeah. So what the fuck do y'all do here? Y'all don't follow the law. Be real with yourself. Wake up at night. You don't follow the law. You don't. You want everybody to believe that somebody else is the criminal, but we know that the police is the criminal. They shooting people left and right. We don't trust you. Don't trust you not one bit.
Yeah, so that's what we're waiting for. So no, we're not getting in the cars or anything like that.
get all the badge numbers. Y'all can call them out if y'all want to, or I could just mess up your name and say it.
What?
I said I could just mess up your name and say
Name
it.
the badge numbers.
My name's Detective Baker. It's
Okay.
307.
Detective Baker.
Collecting them as if they were Pokemon
And
cards.
your badge number.
Unfortunately, that's where the video cuts off. If anyone knows the final outcome, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Well, I'm sure either one of two things happened. Eventually, she left, finally, or two, she continued to argue with the officers, and in all likelihood, got arrested. So yeah, we still have about a half an hour until the premiere. So I think we have some time for one more video. Let me bring up a sovereign citizen traffic stop. Classic sovereign citizen traffic stop. Sovereign citizen refuses to provide his license and gets arrested. Let's roll the video.
I'm doing good, man. I'm Officer Mata with Pasadena Police Department.
Officer Mata, Pasadena Police Department. 1 second for the record. I need a Supreme Court. As you're aware, Supreme Court says you have to show 3 forms of identification before I can contact with you. I need a business card, and I'm going to need a badge number as well, sir, for the record.
Take care, Sam. I am. Hope you have a great day. And once again, another SOPSIT collecting names and badge numbers. Typical SOPSIT fashion.
Badge number is 4325. Listen, man, the only reason that I'm stopping you is because you have an expired tag, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I actually don't have a tag, and this is for the record. What was your name again?
Unfortunately, I don't think Sparky makes an appearance here, if I remember correctly.
I'm Officer Mata.
Officer Mata, may I shake your hand?
No, sir.
Okay, Officer Mata, for the record, I am, this is a United States Army.
Thank you very much for your service, sir.
Yes, sir. For the record, this is a personal good. I'm not commuting commerce right now. I'm not actually, according to Texas Transportation Code Chapter 201 subsection K, I'm not, according to law, have to have a tag on here. I was actually going to, though, for the record, because I do commute commerce in this automobile. Okay? So, let me show you for the record.
Again, whether or not you operate in commerce is complete SOPSIT nonsense, completely irrelevant, and you need a driver's license when driving on a public roadway in the United States of America, in all 50 states. He said that the passenger was in the U.S. Army. Hey, Jesse West, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. For the record, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about exactly. Exactly, Agent.
What's going on here?
It's time to bring out that sovereign citizen script. If they really knew what they were talking about, they wouldn't need a script in the first place.
Oh. This automobile, for the record, not vehicle, not motor vehicle, but automobile, non-commercial motor vehicle, was just purchased. And I'm not going to answer any questions, officer, just so you know. I'm not going to answer any questions without my attorney here, okay?
Like, I feel bad for this passenger. He's just sitting there, and he's probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? Like, I'm sure the passenger has no idea what this traveler or driver, whatever he wants to be called, is doing. Like, ugh, I do feel bad for the passenger because he probably isn't a SOPSIT.
I wish to engage that. There's that. I will engage my Fourth Amendment that keeps me safe in my person, my property, my papers against illegal searches and seizures and unlawful detainments. I wish to engage in my Fifth Amendment.
I'm not asking to look into your car.
Okay, in my Fifth Amendment, for the record.
The only thing that I said was that I was stopping you because it showed on my computer that your tag was expired.
Absolutely.
The only thing I was going to do is ask for your driver's license.
Absolutely.
Check that, and then you're all
Absolutely.
You know, like I'm not here to violate any other kind of rights. Okay.
Right. And again, for the record, I don't have to have a driver's license to commute in a personal good. Again, I'm not going to answer any questions, officer. With all due respect, I'm a blue supporter. Yes, sir.
And I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But
may I stop? May I take a deep breath for a second? You have a gun, and I'm very.
Oh God, here we go with the other part of the script. You have a gun and I'm afraid for my life. You know, or something stupid like that. Like, of course officers are gonna have guns. They're police officers. Just another play out of the soft sit handbook, like to try all this to try and get out of a ticket when he makes the ticket much more worse for him because he escalates the situation.
Does that make sense?
No.
I've seen sovereign citizens use this excuse before, but it doesn't make any sense. Police officers carry guns. What's the big deal?
The people get, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to take 4 deep breaths.
What's your last name, buddy?
Again, I'm not at liberty to give that to you.
Actually, you are. The police officer has a valid reason for stopping you, and if you refuse to identify, that's just another charge.
You were here, pardon me real quick.
Exactly. You don't need to talk, you just need to hand over your license and registration. But you know, Sausage, they love the sounds of their voice, and they want to go through that script line by line. Yes, you do. As long as you operate a motor vehicle, you are required to have a license. It has nothing to do with traveling. Try telling that to the Sausage. We've been trying to tell them that for years and years, yet they don't seem to comprehend it.
Quick, for the record, you pulled me over for a infraction. Okay, infraction. You're a policy enforcer under a contract. The contract is for commercial use. The contract, officer. What was your name again?
Officer Mata.
Mata. I want to just keep repeating it for the record, okay? Pardon me. I want you to keep.
For the record, this isn't court. There really is no record, so to speak. You're not on the record. Like, your video camera or cell phone doesn't make this a record. Will you believe not all police officers carry guns? They just don't have to. I know there's some cops that don't carry guns, but it's rare. The majority of officers do carry weapons and guns. That would be the simple solution, but he likes to make his life difficult.
Repeating it for the record. Officer Mata. I need a supervisor here.
Okay, listen, man. Like I said, the only thing that I'm
Under no obligation to call a supervisor.
Okay. Now, if you are refusing,
Pardon me, I'm not refusing anything. For the record, I am stating law, Title 18, United States Code, but Texas Transportation Code, Chapter 201, subsection K, Officer Mata, okay? Officer Mata, okay, that I am in a non-commercial vehicle. I am in what the Supreme Court calls a personal good, okay? They said that any personal good is not subject to license and registration. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, any state may convert a secured liberty into a privilege and issue a license and a fee for it, okay? Schulzberg versus Birmingham, Alabama, Officer Mata says that if the state does engage in that, I can engage in my right with impunity. Does that make sense, Officer Mata?
Are you telling me that you're refusing to show me any form of ID?
Again, I'm not here to answer any questions without my attorney present.
Okay.
You aren't required to answer questions, but you are required to provide your driver's license because you're operating a motor vehicle.
Well, then let's do something, man. Why don't you go ahead and just place your phone down?
When you're dead, you don't know you're dead. All the pain is felt by others. The same thing happens when you're stupid. I agree with that.
And step outside.
Negative. Officer Mata, I'm not refusing to do anything. Yeah, I need a supervisor here before we contract. Again, sir, I'm not going to contract with you. Okay, that's fine. I want to talk to your supervisor, sir. Thank you so much. And I do appreciate your service. This man right here, is this your supervisor?
And you telling me that?
Howdy. Howdy. Can I have your name and badge number for the record, sir? How you doing? How are you? Good, sir. I'm sorry. You're a public servant, correct?
Sir?
I'm sorry. Are you a public servant?
Depends on who you're asking.
Okay. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution, sir, of the Pasadena? And who did you get sworn in by? I guess is my question.
Who did I get sworn in?
Yes, sir.
Chief of Police.
Okay. Who is that? Is that Chief Pathel? Chief Mathel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'm a Deer Park citizen. Okay. My mayor, Jerry Mouton. This is all the information I'm gonna give you guys that I.
So instead of getting your car registered and having a driver's license, you'd rather be arrested and have your car impounded. Makes sense to me. Well, we have to remember these sovereign citizens don't have critical thinking skills, so they don't use their brain to logic. Talk to the supervisor at the station. He is not a servant. This guy really has done his homework. This will be fun to watch when he gets the cuffs slapped on. And I'm sure he won't consent to being arrested.
I'm about to have a meeting with Jerry Mouton, the mayor of Deer Park. That's all the information. At Grace Community Church right now. That's it.
Can I see your title again, please?
Absolutely. And officer, what was your name, sir? Officer Thornton? Sir, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You're not Maria Mendoza, are you?
I'm not Maria Mendoza. No, sir.
Okay.
Officer Thornton, for the record, may I have your badge number, please, sir?
I have badge numbers.
Oh, just, okay. Yeah. Officer Thornton, may I speak to you, sir? Okay, I'm late. Wait, are you the supervisor or? Okay. Whenever the supervisor gets here, go ahead and let him speak to me, and that's who I'm going to speak to, sir.
He really thinks that the supervisor is going to tell him that he's free to go, when in reality, the supervisor is just going to tell him what the other officer has already told him. This is just a stall tactic by the sovereign citizen calling for the supervisor. Exactly, Mark. Couldn't have said it better.
I would tell you I was born and bred in this right here in this land right here, Deer Park, Texas.
It's like I say, they like to collect them as if they were some type of collectibles in a video game, or as if they were Pokemon cards. They love badge numbers for some reason. I don't understand why they love it so much, but for some reason they have an obsession with badge numbers.
Everybody, just so you know, my supervisor is coming up.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. I don't want no trouble. We're just moving
And so again,
the right to travel.
You're refusing to
I'm not refusing anything, sir.
ID, are you?
No, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not. No, sir.
Okay, do you have a driver's
I'm not
license?
refusing. Hey, guys, for the record, I'm not refusing anything. Is that the officer?
Yes, you are refusing. You're refusing to hand over your driver's license, and like I mentioned earlier, you could be charged with that. He absolutely does lack the ability to remain silent.
Let me speak to the sergeant real quick. For the record, I'm requesting a supervisor. Is that the supervisor?
No, sir.
Okay. So you're the man of authority?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm
We used to do that when I was working at customer service. Whenever someone demanded to talk to the manager, someone sat next to me and would take over and say the exact same thing. Exactly. Like, they think that the supervisor is just going to make the officers go away and stand down, when 99.9% of the time, that just doesn't happen. Like you can request a supervisor all you want, but it's not going to change anything.
Requesting a supervisor. Okay. I'm not going to talk to you until supervisor gets here, officer. Fair enough? Fair enough? Fair enough. I'm not trying to cause you in trouble, but I'm trying to get home for Christmas, man. Jerry Mouton is the mayor of Newport.
Electroshock therapy.
They do Bible study at my dad's house right
That's fair to say.
Okay, I'm just saying. I know that. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to go to point A to point B, man. You can understand that. Okay. The right to travel. Let me get my documents. May I reach back here?
No.
Right here. No, I don't have any weapons. See the papers? That's legal documents. The papers right here.
No, they're not legal documents. They're just absolute BS that you printed off a sovereign citizen website that has no legal meaning whatsoever. They are not legal documents. You want to grab your right to travel script now, and it's all just complete and utter nonsense. You have the right to travel, and you have the right to travel by foot, plane, train, bus, taxi, Uber, Lyft. But when you're driving a car, you need a driver's license.
The papers right here, sir.
Okay, but don't reach back there.
Officer Thornton, may I get them papers right there?
No.
All right. You asked me to show you identification and stuff, right?
Right. What you told me that
he asked me to show him identification. He's telling me I can't grab the legal documents.
Yeah, papers that you printed off a sovereign citizen website aren't legal documents. It's just nonsense.
Okay, for the record, that's legal documents right there. Do you see those in your site? May I reach back and grab those?
You can grab those pieces of paper.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
All right, I'm going to go very slowly. I'm going to reach back here and grab these guys. Okay? Like this, right here. I've got them right here.
Okay.
Right here. All right? Now, let me show you these. Okay. Page 1. Okay. Officer Thornton, for the record, would you like you to hear this too, guys? For the record, U.S. Supreme Court and other high court citations prove that no license necessary for normal use of automobile in common ways, the right of a citizen to travel upon highways and to transport his property thereon by horse-drawn carriage, wagon, or automobile is not a mere privilege, which he has under right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Conditions normal traveling himself in an ordinary condition and decent manner. Okay? In a decent manner, neither interfering with nor conducting himself is anybody else's rights, will be protected not only in his person, but in his safe conduct. Okay? Thompson versus Smith. Okay, I want you to hear this. Thompson versus Smith, 153 SC 57911. American Jurisprudence Constitutional Law, Section 329, page 1135. The right of a citizen to travel upon public highways and to transport his property thereon in the ordinary course of life and business is a common right, which he has the right under life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, guys.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Another classic soft sit line. Mark, are you telling me that the trifold I bought the other day for $25 aren't legal documents? He said he's a constitutional law scholar, so he can't be wrong, can he? If you're buying trifolds from Chile, and it is completely wrong, and it's complete nonsense.
That he will be protected in his safe conduct, Officer Thornton, protected in his safe conduct against police, and his liberty will be protected by you guys. Right? And in order to doing an ordinary usual conveyance of the day and under the existing modes of travel, including the right to drive a horse. Officer Wiley, how you been? Sir, I remember you. You pulled me over a long time ago on my motorcycle. How are you? Sir? Sir, pardon me?
I can't hear you. What's that?
I said a long time ago. My name is Eric, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not refusing anything.
Okay,
as that
that's
officer said, for the record.
Okay,
this is Officer Wiley. I do know this man, for the record. Aside from the the contract that they're trying to contract with me right this evening. So, Officer Wiley, let me explain to you what's going on.
How do we know each other?
I believe you pulled me over on my motor.
So how do we know each other? The officer asked. Well, you probably arrested this guy in the past, I'm sure. Wouldn't be surprised. Quote from Thompson versus Smith. The chief of police is authorized and directed to revoke, subject right of appeal, the permit of any driver who, in his opinion, becomes unfit to drive an automobile on the streets of the city. It's funny how they don't read that part of the Roland. It's funny, they cherry pick it.
Motorcycle in 2014, and I believe that was you, or you were there or something.
I don't know. It's been a while since I pulled anybody over on a motorcycle, but who knows?
That was a bobber. That was me. But look what happened.
Okay.
2 rods, 10 screws from it. Anyhow, officer, I was telling this gentleman, and he walked away when I was reading him Supreme Court justice. Okay, this is what's going on. He told me he pulled me over for my tag. Okay, I don't have a tag. I told him, I said, well, I do commerce in this vehicle, but at this moment, it's a vehicle. It's not a commercial motor vehicle. Okay. So I haven't registered it yet. Okay. So, and by law, and Supreme Court says by law, Officer Wiley, I don't mean to take your attention, but I need your attention if you don't mind. The Supreme Court says that no personal good, this is a personal good, has a subject right to get license and registration unless you consent to it. It's a personal good, it's not subject to it. So I was explaining to him, I do believe in it. For commercial use, inspections, we have to have safety on our roads that our gasoline tax pays for, but I was telling him the law, and I have that right here in front of me because I figured I just got this car a couple days ago, and I figured this might happen. So it out. So
yes.
Right of a citizen to travel upon public highways. This is, let me go to Thompson versus Smith, 153 SE 57911, American Jurisdiction, Constitutional Law, Section 329, page 1135. The right of a citizen to travel upon the public highways and to at the common transport his property thereon. The ordinary course of life and business is a common right which he has under the right to enjoy his life and liberty, to acquire his personal property, to worship his God, to pursue happiness and safety, includes the right in doing to use the ordinary and usual conveyance of the day.
I don't know. I think he's a rookie. He's struggling to read his script, at least the way it sounds like. Thompson versus Smith wasn't about that. It was about whether a chief of police had the right to revoke a license in accordance to their ruling. They had that right.
And the under existing modes of travel include the right to drive a horse-drawn carriage or wagon thereon, to operate an automobile thereon for unusual or ordinary purpose of life and business.
Why are the officers even listening to this? They should just take him out of the car and arrest him already. Right now, the sovereign citizen is just wasting their time.
Thompson versus Smith, sir. Tech versus Lyons, Danford. I mean, I can name them all the way down. What we're doing right here is lawful, and we are moving in peace, sir.
All right, just sit down 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Officer Wiley, if you could put your 2 cents in there for me. Motorcycle wreck, yes, sir.
Right there off of Pine and Spencer.
That wasn't me. That was my friend. But I was on. That's where I saw you at. I was at the wreck on Red Bluff and Fairmont. Red Bluff and Fairmont. I went down on my bobber right there. I can show you. Okay. Yeah. Espinoza, what's your badge number? 2020. I've known this guy since I was a little kid, and we talked about a lot of stuff. But
yeah, I feel bad for that passenger. You can tell he is not a soft sit and probably has no idea what's going on right now. You can tell he's nervous and uncomfortable. My advice to this passenger is to find better friends.
We're here today. We're quoting some case law of right to travel. The Supreme Court case law of Thompson versus Smith says in American Prejudice, Constitutional Law, Section 329, page 1135, the right of a citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport his property thereon
I agree,
in the ordinary
Colt,
course of life and business, and to pursue common rights and pursue happiness, life, and liberty, to acquire and possess property, and to pursue happiness and safety. It includes the right in doing to use the ordinary and usual conveyances of the day, and under the existing modes of travel include the right to ride a horse-drawn carriage or wagon, therefore, or to operate an automobile thereon for usual and ordinary purposes of life and business.
Now he's just repeating himself. It's like he's trying to cast a magical spell, but the spell isn't working.
Thompson versus Smith, Officer Espinoza. Tech lines, citizens have a right to drive upon public streets in the District of Columbia or any other absence of the constitutional sound reason for limiting their access. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I did a state for.
Way back in the day, the officer would have called the men in the white coats to take him away. Indeed, they would have. And I think a good majority of these substances should be on psychiatric holds and institutionalized, because it's clear that they are far past delusion at that point.
For the record to this guy that I was in travel. I'm not in commerce right now. I'm not driving. I'm in travel, and I'd like to be free to go. I'm gonna take this guy home, and I'm you know me, I'm a Deer Park resident, man. Jerry Mouton's my mayor. We go to church with Jerry Mouton, the mayor. He plays bass at our church. You know, I'm not doing anything wrong.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't need to. You know, this is ridiculous.
So what did the other officer ask you for?
He asked me for my ID. He said, "Are you refusing to show me?" I said, "Sir, I'm not refusing anything. I just don't want to answer any questions until a boss gets here. I need a boss to get here."
He's on his way. Sergeant's on his way.
Okay. Espinoza, could you talk to the boss and let him know that I'm exercising my right to travel, man?
You do have the right to travel. You can travel by bus, plane, train, Uber, Lyft. But when you're driving, you need to have a driver's license.
I understand.
You know, I'll tell you this, I've got no drugs on me, and I don't have to answer any questions to you guys, but I've got no drugs on me, I've got no weapons. I do have, let me show you what I do have. I have it's a little.
They are just misinterpreting the case. This was all leading up to the final conclusion of whether Chief of Police of Lynchburg had the right to revoke a license. Exactly. They misinterpret pretty much every court case.
It's one little box cutter. Okay, I'll tell you I got that. That's it.
Which is not illegal.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I showed the guy my all my stuff, and he's wanting my name, and I'm like, man, the Fourth Amendment clearly states the right of a citizen to be safe, sound, and secure in his person, his paper, and his properties against illegal searches and seizures, unlawful detainments, and so on and so forth. So is this the boss?
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Yep, I think that's safe to say, USA.
Yeah, talk to
You
him.
might not have no drugs on him, but there's drugs in him.
So we're here. It's Christmas almost, exercising our right to travel, and we are sitting here, and there's like 5 or 6 or 7 police officers surrounding a U.S. veteran that fought and died for the Constitution, and that's exercising his right to travel, and didn't hurt nobody. There was no person or property damage. I believe here we have Sergeant Dunn approaching us. Sergeant Dunn, howdy, sir.
Hello.
How are you today?
Pretty good.
Good, sir. For the record, Officer Sergeant Dunn, Pasadena Police Department.
He's going to try and repeat his script, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Okay. Officer Dunn, here's my credentials, sir.
You're under arrest.
Hey, what am I under arrest for, sir? For the record? For traffic, sir. That's an infraction, sir. Officer Dunn, that's an infraction, right?
Yeah, he did say that. And I can't believe I missed that when I was making this video.
That's an infraction. I'm in travel right now, guys. That's fine. Wait. Okay, here. I'll get out. I'll get out, guys. I'm gonna get out. I'm getting out, sir. Okay. No need to use force, guys. May I grab my stuff?
You can keep the car.
All right. Let me go ahead and grab this. Y'all don't need to use force, guys. No need to use force. Can I take my tacos? Keep all that on. I'm gonna keep my wallet.
All of this over an expired tag, and since he didn't provide his driver's license, I wouldn't be surprised if he got charged with failure to identify as well. Sovereign citizens get arrested over the dumbest, smallest things. That's gonna do. Indeed, they do get arrested over the dumbest and smallest things. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we are now 5 minutes away from my premiere on the channel. Let me just post a link to that. So this is going to be a good part to wrap this stream up. Let me just post this link. So I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today. I want to thank everyone, as always, for your support. Thank you to all my members. And yeah, probably going to take the weekend off from making videos. I ordered God of War Ragnarok, and it's supposed to be coming, the new God of War game, Ragnarok, and it's supposed to be arriving at some point today. So I still have to finish God of War 2018, which I'm also streaming on my gaming channel. Let me post a link to that real quick. So yeah, thank you all very much, as always, for your support. Head on over to the premiere. I'll see you there, and as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you at the premiere.